Hi you guys, it's me, Maya Chantel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, if you're back for more, thank you for coming back. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe below. So today I'm going to be doing my 1 year post-op from going to get my BBL in Mexico. So yes, it's been 1 year and a month to be exact since I got my BBL done in Mexico. It was a really good decision that I made. It really was a positive change that I made. So, you know, if you decide to go or wanted to do that, I really would encourage you, as long as you're healthy and all that good stuff, you know, just do you, be the baddest if you want to be, and you know, just live your life. So for real, so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe like I said, and let's get into the video. All right you guys, so this is my 1 year BBL post-op video. So I'm gonna tell you guys 7 things that I learned after this whole journey. Like, it's been a journey, of course. Everybody knows it's a BBL journey for a reason. That's why they call it that. So first thing I learned is tell the doctor exactly what you want. You know, like, I'm happy with my results and I'm really like satisfied, but I see people in support groups that I'm in, you know, just little things like that. People say that they don't really like their results, or they come out of the surgery room and they're not really satisfied. So I would just say, you know, give yourself time to heal, for one, but also make sure you tell the doctor what you really want. Like, you have to be specific. If you want to bring pictures, you know, bring pictures. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. I don't know why I didn't. Bringing pictures is really the best thing to do, but you know, if you can't, or you didn't, or whatever, for whatever reason you didn't get a picture or whatever, be very descriptive. Tell them what you want, and you can't really rely on the doctor to know exactly what your vision is. So yeah, like, just tell them what you want. Be specific. So that leads me into number 2. The second thing that I learned is to trust your body when healing. Like, you know, you tell the doctor what you want, you come out of the surgery room and all that good stuff, and sometimes the fat, or sometimes your body doesn't look exactly like you expect it to look right then and there. You might not always see your results instantly. Like, it's gonna take time. It's a process. Just, you know, be careful and be patient with your body. So that's really what I would say. I have a story, but we're gonna keep that long story short, okay? And I'm gonna, you know, tell you the short version. So I had thighs added into my BBL, like I said. So, you know, you can do that so you can look proportionate and all that good stuff. But I had that done, and I actually had a lump on my right thigh. So I was like, you know, researching, trying to see what this whole thing was on my thigh, and I kind of overreacted. You know how we do, we go on the internet looking up stuff and all of that. So I went to the hospital just to be safe. You know, I think it was a couple of weeks had went by, and it was really hard. It wasn't moving or anything. It was just a lump, and I was just really concerned because it was like a bubble, almost like it was like a lumpy bubble on my leg, on my right thigh. And I was just like, what in the world? Because my left thigh was not like that. My left thigh was perfectly normal, and my right thigh looked slightly larger, but you know, it was just weird to me. So I went to the hospital anyway, just to see what it was. And the doctor, he didn't really tell me anything, or the nurse practitioner, whatever, he didn't really tell me anything. I had some footage I'm gonna put in.
I can see what you're saying.
Or I might put in, I don't know.
Here you can set up, yeah. There's definitely a difference in size between the two, but usually a seroma is it's a very discrete fluid collection. It's not usually over such a broad area.
Okay.
And it'll form like a ball. Especially if it's been this long since you had the plastic surgery done.
Right.
So my guess is that there's just a little bit of a difference in the. Did you have it done on the other side as well, or was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was on both sides. So
my guess is there's just a little bit of a difference in cosmetic outcome, as far as the one side had more tissue that was accepted and got bigger, and then the other side didn't. Because I'm not seeing any discrete fluid collection that would be a seroma. But that being said,
so long story short, it was really the fat in my thigh that was not necessarily settled. And now, of course, is perfectly fine. But it went away. Like the thing went away within maybe a couple of weeks after I went to the hospital. Maybe even shorter than that, honestly. I really can't even tell you for real. But it was like a short period of time. It wasn't that long, and it went away. So yeah, long story short, just trust your body. So the third thing I would say is totally my opinion. Just a little disclaimer about this, like this is my opinion. You don't have to like it or whatever, but I would say after I got back from Mexico, I was looking at other doctors, how they did their BBLs, how they did the procedure, all that good stuff. It seems like the US doctors may produce better results when it comes to BBLs versus the Mexican doctors. It's kind of like a given. Like, of course, I guess the US doctors are a little bit more advanced, but I would also say just look up, like do your research also though, because some of the doctors that I've seen are kind of more upscale as well. So you can also find doctors that's more affordable, more reachable or accessible, because some doctors are also booked, like they be booked so like years, months in advance. It'd be so crazy. But like you can do your own research to see like who has the best results, who does what, like just compare. It's my opinion. That's kind of what I've seen based off of the places that I looked at in the United States. So yeah. They also have like different techniques and stuff like that, and that's why I say that too. Like there's different ways to do a BBL as far as like muscles and stuff like that. So it's, you know, better results. Different doctors give different results, all of that good stuff. So it's really essential. It's really essential that you do your research and, you know, see what kind of doctor you really want. If you know you want like a big booty Judy, then you know, you go to a doctor that can give that. Don't go to a doctor that looks like he gives natural results. Like don't go to someone that you think might not, like your BBL might not stick or something like that. Like look at reviews and stuff. So the fourth thing that I say that I learned from this whole BBL journey is that your fat can come back, and it does kind of come back if you don't diet, if you don't exercise. So, you know, I did kind of slack off. I guess I was feeling myself, but I still wear my waist trainer, you know, still try to keep up with things of that nature, like keeping my stomach flat and all of that good stuff. But if you gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight like I did, you know, that's not going to give you the best results. I can put pictures in, like my thighs really got bigger like they say, but my fat came back too. So I was like a thick girl with a big stomach, you know what I'm saying? But I was, you know, now I kind of slimmed down a little bit because my weight does fluctuate a lot. So but just be mindful of that. Like your fat can come back. Don't think you can just pop all the butter biscuits and stuff and it not come back. People are right when they say like you do have to maintain it. You do have to like keep up with it and kind of shape your body. All right, you guys. So the fifth thing I would say that I learned since I got my BBL would be the more massages you get after surgery, the faster you heal. So after surgery, you know, you're supposed to get massages almost 2 to 3 times a week. It really depends. Some people have packages that come along with their surgery, but most of the time when you go to Mexico, it's going to be separate. So when you go to Mexico, you have to book everything separate as far as massages, like lymphatic draining or getting like a drain removed. You have to book that stuff separate. So I waited till I got back to the States to actually get my massages regularly. After I got done with my BBL, I got 1 massage like immediately after, so that I could drain all of my blood and fluid off. And then the next day I was leaving for the United States, so I just went back to the United States and started getting my massages from there. I kind of explained that in my other video. So the purpose of the massages are pretty much to reconnect your skin and to help you drain. So draining will pretty much push all the fluid off of your body that you gained from having surgery or having a lipo done. Like lipo, pretty much you go in the fat layer of your body and take all that fat out, of course. So you have to reconnect your skin back to normal once the doctor went in to get all the fat out. So pretty much the massages is like putting your skin back into place, massaging your skin back so that the skin and so that all of your skin is pretty much connected and everything heals like normal. I hope that makes sense. Like I would say, do research, of course, like I've been saying, but pretty much you're connecting your skin back together, putting everything back in place so that you can heal. So the sixth thing I would say that I learned would be to, of course, diet. That's really what I've been saying this whole time almost, but dieting is kind of important when it comes to getting your body back to how it was, but also making sure that you get the best results possible. So you do want to make sure you're eating right. The doctor will actually give you a list of things that you cannot eat. So you want to follow that list very, very strictly. You want to make sure that you're not exercising too soon, because those things like exercising, lifting things can also slow up your healing process. So, you know, eating well can also kind of assist you in your healing process. You know, you don't want to have greasy foods in your body. You don't want to have like fatty foods in your body, because pretty much you're undoing your results, of course. But then again, you're also all that negative or all of those greasy foods or those bad things that are in the food is taking a toll on your body in a way. So the seventh and last thing I would say I learned after going to get my BBL in Mexico would be to go to a recovery house. So this is optional. This is only if you really have the money or if you really want to take the time to heal before you move or before you like leave from wherever you're getting the surgery from. A recovery house is a very good option though. I would say about a week in a recovery home is a good time. Like you don't want to stay too long, but at the same time you want to make sure that you're rehabilitated. You want to make sure that you're good enough to walk around, do certain things. Like when you come back or whenever you get home or whatever, there are going to be restrictions on top of like eating restrictions. You're going to be driving restrictions. You can't sit on your butt. Like you can't like move around. You're supposed to get exercise, of course, but at the same time it's just supposed to be like your healing period. So going to a recovery house is like a good option, because you can definitely like lay down, relax, cut back, cut loose, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoy your time. They can help you with your medication. They can make sure that you're draining right. You know, all of those little things are important when it comes to getting a surgery or getting any type of procedure, specifically a BBL. But a recovery home is really a good option. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's not too long. You know, I really want to keep things short and sweet for you guys, because that's really what I would want. So of course I'm going to show you guys my results. Like I said, my weight fluctuates, it goes up and down, but right now I would say this is about the smallest. This is about the size that I was when I first before I got the surgery. I did gain weight a little bit before I went, but this is like my size way before I went to surgery. So this is my butt settled in, everything is completely finished. You know, I still get massages to this day, just not as frequent. It's just, you know, every now and then, periodically, but you can still get massages up until whenever you want. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys though. This is me from the front. You know, I'm about 140-ish pounds, maybe less, maybe more, in that general area, so you can get a general idea of how much I really weigh. I know cameras can be a little deceiving, but yeah, I'm small and I'm 5'5", like I said. So, you know, you can kind of see like the hips and butt, all of that good stuff. My stomach though, of course, that's the only thing I can say maybe I should have did something different with as far as my BBL results. I feel like my stomach could have been a lot more flatter, definitely a lot smaller if I would have just dieted, controlled my eating. I feel like in the beginning I pretty much tried to follow the diet as as I can. Y'all, one of my ring lights really just died while I was on camera. I have two, but one of them just died. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up really quickly. What I was saying was, I felt like I could have been a little bit more consistent with dieting. So of course now you can see I've been dieting recently, doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, wearing my waist trainer, all of that stuff. But I would just say, you know, be consistent with your results, be consistent with your dieting so that your results can be the best. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I really hope that you guys liked it. Please comment down below what you think about my results. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking about going back, but you know, I gotta think about it. It's really been on my mind though, heavy. It's been on my heart heavy. I feel like I deserve it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more. And I hope you guys liked it. Like, I hope that you guys can really take in some information and pretty much plan accordingly, you know, like, do you be the best person you can be, and hopefully this helped you. But thank you guys for watching. Bye.